Yeah, it's always been a bit difficult this weekend. For us, you know, we've been making massive headway with the bike setup and the feeling of the bike. It's a bit different this track, as I said, Donington compared to Cadwell Park and Alton Park. You know, this track is a lot more fast and flowing, and we're definitely making progress. And for me to do the time that I've done in that session, I was pretty shocked, you know. So the team are working hard. I'm trying to give the feedback, and we're stepping forward slowly. So hopefully tomorrow we can make a few more adjustments and step up again. We just seem to have been struggling with a new tyre, which is sometimes good. You know, as soon as we've got a bit of grip, we just seem to be using a lot more track. So the boys have been working hard. We made big steps forward then, and I was just purple on the first sector, just finding my feet with the bike really. I mean, every time I've gone out, we've had a new set of gearing on, so different gearing and a different chassis change. So yeah, we went out in the last qualifying session, and every lap I felt more and more comfortable with the bike. I went quicker and quicker. But unfortunately, the clouds came in again. The weather seems a bit changeable here. I mean, you're flying around one corner and you feel like you're on holiday with the sun shining, and come back into the last part of the track and it's pouring rain again.
I feel good. For me, it's not the first time on front row here, but I'm really happy that we could make it together with Split Redmond Racing on Aprilia. And as I said a few times, it's for me it was a big question mark because I didn't ride the bike for a long time. Aprilia for maybe 2 years, and this bike is completely different with different rules. But from first practice we are improving, we are doing a great job, and we are always in the top 10. And of course now we start to have some small problems for the setup because we are getting faster, but all the guys doing a really great job, and I hope to be on the front tomorrow as well, and get mixed a little bit in those guys fighting for the title.
Q2 I went out on my first lap, was only good enough to put me P11, and my second lap was on a better lap, but it started to rain out the back, and I came into the garage and I thought I haven't even made it through to the final qualifying, but luckily the rain passed and I was able to get out and do a lap on my last lap and get me through. And then yeah, for the final one it was a little bit you know, the first lap was a 37.7, then my second lap was better all the way around just to the last sector, and it started spotting my rain, and I rolled it a little bit. It was still that was my best lap, a 37.5, so possibly could have got a little bit more and challenged Alex's pole, but you know, happy enough with the front row. It's been a tough weekend up to now. I've took the team round in circles with the bike, and eventually ended up almost back to where we started. Not quite that bad, but in a roundabout way we have. We've tried a lot of things, and some of them haven't worked. But I think we've got a good setting for the race tomorrow. Just see what the weather does and see how tyre life is. I think everyone's struggling to make the soft do the distance, and the hard tyres a little bit slow. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but feeling quite good and looking forward to racing around this awesome circuit.
Yeah, no, I've been pretty lucky, and I've rode this track before. I did 2 days here last year on the 10 kart Honda, and so I knew which way I was going from the first practice, and we just had to set my BSB bike up to the track, and yeah, you know, the team have worked really, really hard, and the bike was working good. You know, we've got a little bit of a problem with tyre life, and we don't know which tyre to run tomorrow, but you know, I feel good. I've tried both types of tyre, and I did a 37 yesterday, and I felt pretty good. And I didn't, you know, I think I did 37.3 in qualifying. Then I was pushing really hard, you know, that was as hard as I could go. But I'll do that every time I go out. So yeah, I feel good. I'm happy with the pole position. But obviously, it's tomorrow's races that we need to, you know, we need to stay at the front for the whole race and see if we can get a couple of podiums.